Level up.
Right, are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Still feels like the weekend though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it does actually.
And then
Tuesday.
Yeah, I still
When
feel
you
like,
did not come to work yesterday.
you know, I was still, you know, somewhere in, you know, Santorini, you know, just, you know, level up, you know, spray money.
So be sure that you're leveling up on this show today.
You need to
Because
show
what?
us. But I actually love this color combination, like your pink, your purple.
And you are multicolored.
Yes.
Interesting.
And the blend.
All right, let's make some noise! For the most interesting part of the day, yes, eSplash is ready to take off and we're leaving no stones unturned.
Yes, whether it is the beautiful music you love, the waves of exciting movies and series, or just a good laugh for the day. In Honeypot's voice.
Wow.
We're throwing all of this at you.
I'm not sure that's the way I laugh.
No.
Anyway, and you have no choice but to catch us because guess what? Having fun is part of life and we're here to make sure you get the full dose of it.
Yes.
Already know.
Okay. Let me balance well.
That moment
fine.
we've been waiting for.
Such you fine.
Thank you, baby.
You're wearing baby pink now. Now you were supposed to call baby.
Is even this your color for me?
I knew you were gonna wear pink.
So
You
you
don't
just
start.
was like, let me just wear this.
Wow,
deep
Harlow.
purple
What are you
and
doing
all
after work?
that.
Yeah, just let me.
Wow.
All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the most sets. It is Honey Money right here. It is Honey Rabba. It is Honey Money. It is Honey Venus. It is Honey. I'm thinking today is Tuesday. So we're all classy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
So
are.
let's keep it there, that level.
All right, since we're being classy, you know my name. My name is Catherine, but y'all know me as Lady Cath, her real hotness, Queen Cath, her real hotness. That's it for today, guys.
Wow.
Giggy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. No time to check the clock. It's the freshest boy on the block. Bad boy, no Glock. JPZ, Big J, you already know.
He's a bad boy. I was going to add Tim's.
Wow.
All right. We're feeling pumped. And that's why we've got lined up for you today's story making waves in the entertainment world. And of course, celebrity birthday shout out. Want to know what happened in the entertainment history today? Well, you can catch that on Rewind also.
We'll then be finding out who we have got on Where Are They Now? While Catherine will be bringing us today's dose of social media craziness only on Socialville.
Hey.
Still to come on the second half of the show is the Chew It Off segment. Then we will be having the news recap. And our guest for today will be joining us. Yay! Followed by What Are You Watching? We will then wrap it all up. I mean, the show is Splash today with movies at the movies.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Let's go. Oh, so beautiful. Like,
Wow.
I'm not saying there's noise out there, but I'm just saying that there's not a lot of content in terms
Yes.
of music writing.
Yeah.
You know, and then Johnny Drew comes with this amazing song. It's anybody can relate to the song.
Of course.
You know?
And it's just so shameful that somebody will put time out to do stuff like this and put everything into it, and people will still prefer the good.
You know,
Yeah, no appreciation at all.
I have no worries because it's Mavens, right? They know how to distribute songs. They know how to put it.
Yes,
This is just the performance video that we just watched. You know, so the main video itself is not even out yet.
Yeah,
So
of
I trust them. I know what they're doing.
This is on everybody's face.
Yes, I actually like the fact that the lyrics is something that everyone can relate to, and it is something that people can now go to. It's a go-to song for everyone.
Yeah.
So whenever people are feeling down, it's all over social media. They just play it because that shows that there's someone out there who cares about you.
Yeah.
Talking about Mavens again, they are the one record label, record house that knows how to do this thing. See, they have a rapper in Ladipo. They have, everybody has different styles.
Right.
Rema, the new kids, Johnny Drill is in his own lane. He's not competing with
Love.
anybody, you know. So that's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Yes. And that brings us to the entertainment news. And we're starting with this one. Cristiano Ronaldo makes Instagram record. Manchester United and Portugal player Cristiano Ronaldo has broken another record as he has become the first person to gain 500 million followers on photo and video sharing social network app Instagram. What this means is that the footballer is currently the most followed person on social media in the world. His longtime rival, Lionel Messi, remains the second most followed person in the world with over 377 million followers, making both iconic footballers as the only athletes in the top 10 of the most followed people on Instagram. Others on the top 10 list of most followed people on Instagram include Kylie Jenner, Selena Gomez, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, and Khloe Kardashian, while the official Instagram account has the highest number of followers with over 569 million people. Just so you know, Cristiano Ronaldo made headlines for the wrong reasons the whole of last week after his surprise interview with British broadcaster Piers Morgan, where he called out Manchester United owners, his manager Eric Ten Hag, and others. Cristiano Ronaldo also recently appeared with Lionel Messi for a Louis Vuitton campaign that broke the internet over the weekend.
Wow. How many people do we have in the world?
Man, I
5
wonder.
million in the world, and then you already have somebody who has 5 million people following him.
500.
That, what's that?
Hey,
That's
100
yes, 100
million.
million following that. I
Hey.
mean, that's. I mean,
Crazy.
So there were, especially because of his brouhaha between him and Manchester United.
Yeah.
There were talks about him not being bigger than the club. But to be honest and be truthful, Ronaldo is bigger than Manchester United.
Yes, he is.
Whether you like it or not, he's a bigger personality than the club itself. Yes, the club has history, but most of that history was because of him. He won Champions League and he did all that stuff for them. And right now they said he should not come back to Man U. You know, there's so many. They've pulled down his pictures.
Yes.
They pulled down a lot of things. There's a lot of truth in what he said when he complained in his interview about his coach and the executives of the board. But that being said, he did drop the picture of the century with Lionel Messi. You know, the picture with Louis Vuitton. Nobody saw that coming.
Yes, at all.
Nobody saw that.
Nobody.
Amazing. It's actually the picture of the century, whether you like it or not.
Like when I saw that picture, because of the two great people in the picture, that picture went viral. And when I saw him, like, okay, this is something worth promoting.
Yeah.
Because when you see these two people trying to think, like, in your head, you're like, are they trying to strategize their next strike and everything? It's amazing, and it's a very beautiful picture, I must say.
It is.
and so I would say that I think that he had a strategy when he was talking about his club to Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that you not have a strategy when you do that.
Yeah.
I think, well, I will not say it because the only person that comes to mind right now is Kanye West. I will not compare them, but I would say that when people are about to do stuff, they already have how in their head it will work out.
Yeah.
I just think that he was already tired of the whole thing and he just wanted to talk because last season he was their top scorer. He just only came last season. He came, he did everything, top scorer. He still, won lots of laurels, PFA Player of the Month, how many times. So he's always been doing stuff for Man U. Right now, what are they doing for him?
Yeah.
It's an icon for them. It's an icon. It's the way, I don't think Barcelona will treat Lionel Messi that way, even though he left the club.
Yeah,
so
and in
levels ahead.
recent times, there've actually been a lot of back and forth about him still being with the club or leaving. So it's just been crazy. But I'm really happy to see that his fans are right behind him.
No worries.
And he's given the Instagram, the app, a run
If
for
he
their
just wins
followers.
that World Cup, it's over.
Man.
Fantastic. All right. Let's move on already. Chris Hemsworth announces acting break. Australian actor Chris Hemsworth has shocked fans as he has revealed that he will be taking a break from acting to spend time with his family days after disclosing that he has high risk of developing Alzheimer's. The tall actor makes this known after undergoing tests as part of his Disney Plus documentary series, Limitless. He told Vanity Fair that the test confirmed his biggest fear, adding he will now be trying to take preventative steps. After having blood work done for the program, the 39-year-old actor learned that he has 2 copies of the gene ApoE4, one from his mother and one from his father, making him between 8 and 10 times more likely to develop the disease than those without both copies of the gene. Chris Hemsworth is now set to take a break from acting after finishing the publicity tour for Limitless along with his other contracted work. He will be going home back to Byron Bay in Australia to spend time with his partner, acting Elsa Pataki, and their 3 children. Just so you know, Alzheimer's is the most common form of dementia and can cause memory problems, confusion, and communication issues.
Okay, so this is shocking because Thor being away for a while, I'm going to miss seeing movies that he is in. But at the same time, I'm actually glad that celebrities are coming out to tell people why they are going on breaks. Because sometimes they just come to announce and then their management puts out a statement, they need to go on a break due to health reasons and all of that. But nowadays, they tell us what the health reasons are, and then this has actually opened a lot of people's eyes because many people didn't know about these diseases before. But now when they go for tests and they find out what it's about, because a celebrity has had it before and has taken us through their journey to recovery of how they were able to prevent it from really happening or manifesting in them, then this has helped a lot of people to recover from things that they didn't even know they had. So I'm actually glad about that.
Chris Hemsworth has actually done almost everything already
Of
in terms of his career.
Movies,
you know, where he has gotten to from Marvel, you know, to other jobs that he has done. He's done it all. This is actually an eye-opener to the fact that a lot of diseases that happens to a lot of people are hereditary diseases. So this is something that he didn't know he had, but he went to get checked and realized that he had 2, which is one from his father, one from his mother. So this goes out to say, actually, we need to constantly check ourselves because as we grow older, the body is not as strong as before. All those other things will start to come in. I know people who, they have heart defects and they didn't know until the old age because they had it from their parents. Their parents who had heart defects and all that stuff. So please do check yourself. Don't say, oh, I'm 100%, I'm doing everything. It will come someday. So you just need to take the corrective measures. Look at him now. He wants to, you know, take a break. He didn't say he's quitting. He's taking a break so he can spend time. Because you know what Alzheimer does? Is memory loss. You're not going to remember certain people. Imagine looking at your wife and you can't remember your wife. Or looking at your
You
kids
can't
and
even
you
come
can't
back to your career.
That is sad. That is sad. So he's taking the right step. Regardless, he has made all the money, so let him go and relax. Yeah.
Any thoughts?
You said it all. It's okay.
All right, and that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. It is now time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out. All right, in alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Jamie Lee Curtis is 64 today. She's an American actress, producer, children's author, and activist. Her early roles in the 1978 film Halloween made her a scream queen, and she also appeared in films like The Fog, Prom Night, Terror Train, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween, Halloween Kills, Freaky Friday, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and more. She has received several accolades, including a British Academy Film Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh,
Amazing.
wow.
Amazing.
And she's one of my favorite characters in those Halloween movies.
Yeah, and it's our haircut for me.
Yeah.
For days, love.
Yeah, our catalog is amazing. Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Also, we have Mads Mikkelsen, who is 57 today. He's a Danish actor who gained recognition for playing the main antagonist, Le Chauffeur, in the 21st James Bond film Casino Royale. His other films include Coco Chanel and Igor Stravinsky, A Royal Affair, The Haunt, Doctor Strange, Another Round, Fantastic Beasts, The Secret of Dumbledore, amongst others.
I like him so much. His character is so interesting. It gives me a Liam Nelson vibe as well when he's acting. Like, he doesn't talk much, but when he says, just be afraid.
Happy
Happy birthday. We also have Mark Ruffalo, who is 55 today. The American actor and producer is popularly known for playing Bruce Banner, the Hulk, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero films The Avengers, Iron Man 3, The Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, amongst others. And
Amazing guy. Very funny.
Yeah.
Very cool guy. He's had a lot of catalog before
Yep.
Marvel Cinematic Universe started, and then he started playing the Hulk. But we all just remember him for being that big, green, angry guy, you know. And I like the new fact that, you know, they now fuse him as a conscious human being and Hulk together in one body. So you have Hulk talking like him. So it's just really interesting. Yeah, happy birthday, man.
I saw him in a movie, I can't remember, either this year or last year, playing something else. And in my head, I was waiting for him to transform. I was like, nah, I can't see him in any other role. But he's talented. Happy birthday
Happy
to him.
birthday.
Okay, moving swiftly, posthumous birthday shout out goes to Michael K. Williams. He was an American actor best known for playing the street thug Omar Little on HBO's The Wire. He also played Chalky White on Boardwalk Empire and Bobby McRae in the miniseries When They See Us. He also appeared in films such as 12 Years a Slave, The Road, Kill the Messenger, Inherent Vice, Ghostbusters, among many others. He would have been 56 today.
Oh my gosh, like I remember him like it was just yesterday this
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
May his soul continue to rest in peace. It was such a
Amen.
pathetic one. For maybe it was his niece or nephew even found him dead.
yeah.
Yes. We miss him. Happy birthday.
He always gives me the DMX vibe when you know.
Yeah, so yeah, and there was something that there was supposed to be like a documentary afterwards, and when they did the remembrance too, it was the one who actually looked that part, it really looks that part when
Yeah.
BET had that.
Yeah.
You can say that again.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Posthumous
birthday.
to him. Yes.
If there is a way they hear in every.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yes.
We just don't hear them.
From our lips to his ears. All right. We also have Scarlett Johansson, who is 38 today. Hot and pretty, I must say. The American actress has starred in several films such as The Prestige, Don John, We Bought a Zoo, Under the Skin, Iron Man 2, Avengers Endgame, Black Widow, Her, Under the Skin, Lucy, Ghost in the Shell, amongst many others. Fun fact, she was the world's highest paid actress in 2018 and 2019.
Wow.
Wow, she deserves it.
Amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like today is the World Marvel Day. You know, like everybody is in the news from the Marvel universe. But yeah, happy birthday to her. She's amazing.
Wow,
Yes,
happy
she
birthday.
is. All right, still on our list of celebrity birthday shout-outs. Yakubu Ayegbeni is 40 today. He is a Nigerian former professional footballer who played as a striker. He's appeared in over 250 Premier League matches for Portsmouth, Middlesbrough, Everton, and Blackburn Rovers, and he is the fourth highest African goal scorer in Premier League history with 96 goals. He's also the third highest scorer in the history of the Nigerian national football team. Wow.
You know, I'm actually saying this happy birthday, you know, with some small grudge. Just remembering 2002 Korea, Japan.
You know what even beats me here? Like, I can't believe that it's just 40.
As in,
Me,
Yes.
Well-
I'm surprised.
he's a footballer, so what do you expect?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Yakubu
birthday!
Ayegbeni.
And I have birthday shout-outs. So our editor, Mr. Kenny, today's his birthday.
Okay, Kenny Wowowa.
Kenny, wow, he can't stress your life. But
No,
anyway, he's
yeah.
hardworking. Happy birthday to him. And
birthday,
a
Kenny.
special birthday shout-out to the mother of Asset Queen, Miss Dupe, who is our producer. Today is her mom's birthday, Mrs. Sonny. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
We wish you the very
birthday.
best. We love you, Mama.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Mama.
birthday. Wow, Kenny Wowowa. I will trouble you today because
Like-
you know why he calls me? I don't know where he got that. Honey spots in the building. I went late. I'm like, who is this hooligan?
See, when he gets the names he calls people, I wonder. For someone who is wow, what do you expect?
All right, guys, let's go straight to the time machine on Rewind, where we get a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind.
Legendary
Babasuwe.
Babasuwe.
Yes.
Legendary.
late Babasuwe.
Oh,
You know, the
wow.
funny thing was, his character in movies and the character outside movies are two separate individuals.
Yeah.
No, but it is always like that with comedians. And the thing is that his own comedy was very, very different. Did you hear that silly thing he said? That if you're advising people, even if you see the person in the bedroom, like anyway, it is just advice. So he wants to go and advise his friend's wife in the bedroom. Ah.
Amazing guy. I always imagine if they wrote scripts for him, or he just goes and say action, so he just starts to talk. Because
So-
he's so natural.
So I totally agree with you on that one. There are so many Yoruba actors who I'm like, are you sure they use script like Ijebu, Babasuwe back then, even Odulade Adekola? Because sometimes I feel like they freestyle. And the way they deliver effortlessly, it's
That's it.
Yeah, very
That's it.
amazing.
We
We
definitely-
miss him.
Babasuwe,
We definitely
legend.
do miss him.
Yes, we do.
All right, it is time for us to check out who's been keeping low-key and missing out on all the action. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Where Are They Now? We'll be right back. By the way, Man U fans are already attacking me on social media.
Wow.
What did you do to them?
They said, because I said Ronaldo is bigger than their club.
Wow.
Oh, no, this.
But, I mean, you know what gets me tired in all of this is that people who are not earning from who don't work for a club, they will just be somewhere spitting, spewing.
Not for their head.
No,
Because,
they'll be
I mean, okay, because, I mean, they will just add me to your, and then they'll start it.
Oh,
But it's okay. I'm ready for them. I'm always ready.
Man U is Man U, Ronaldo is Ronaldo.
Yes.
One has 500 and something million followers.
I mean,
And the
check
other
that
one
out.
All right, people,
Eh?
welcome to Socialville. The savagery has started
No,
already.
it started already
Yeah.
because I'm thinking, if the world has 8 billion, almost 8 billion, then somebody, one person has, are you joking? Are you joking?
All right, I need not say much. We're about to dive into the social media space, and it's filled with all the savagery which has started that you can think of. So just welcome to Socialville. Just focus here. And we're starting with this one. Elon Musk once again has made a statement, and he says, and we will finally stop adding what device a tweet was written on. Waste of screen space and computer below every tweet. Literally no one even knows why we did that, which is obviously going to cause fights. At Lami now responds, oh no, how will iPhone users leave? And at Maestro_Arcom now responds, at the end of every tweet I make, I will just add in quotes, this tweet was made with an iPhone, end of quote. No, Shani.
So I don't know-
anybody can do that.
So I don't know if this has ever come to mind. Like right now, it is now, I mean, something comes to mind like, so why is it that they have always shown the phone, the type of phone
I
that you use
wonder.
to tweet?
Well, because I think they wanted to make it prestigious, you know, like people who are on Twitter, where are you tweeting? What mobile device are you tweeting from? So that alone even pushed the competition.
So how is iPhone
hold on.
different from
So
other
hold
Android?
on, hold on. So I tell you what,
Yeah.
when I tweet and they say tweeted from an Android phone, I always smile because somebody who is using, you just put everybody together. You know that
Exactly.
Android is different
No,
from
it depends,
Android.
it depends on the Android. Sometimes it shows you the name of the Android.
No, it does
Hell,
not.
hell, I beg. Now you, these are
But
people that
that being
discriminate.
said,
Thank God that we went to school. Oh, you.
See, the man will just push you, say, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Put a power from
that being said, I'm tired of Elon Musk already.
Why?
Like,
Because
first of
they will
all,
not know
he
you are
brought
tweeting from
$20 charge. He brought $20 charge for verified accounts. Then he now reduced it to $8. Then the next thing, he brought back Donald Trump on social
Yeah, I
Twitter.
saw that one.
He's been doing a lot.
Kanye
Like,
West is back.
Kanye West is back. Like, there's a lot of drama going on Twitter. A lot of people have left the Twitter company. They are leaving. They are,
Yeah.
Even Kanye West was shocked. Kanye West said he's just
shock am.
testing.
they are
Can anybody see my...
So the thing is, Elon Musk said he wants to do different things. He wants to do things different than other people have been doing. And, well, it's his business now, so he can do what he wants. Let's move on. And you see Iya Rainbow looking like somebody is about to get slapped. My Uber driver has talked about his wife like 5 times. You can tell he's in love. Oh, 1 star for you, lover boy. Hey, So this is another thing. So when people pick you up in a cab and they start being all mushy and everything, there was this day I was going somewhere and I took a cab. I was having a headache. And the whole journey, this guy was on the phone with his girlfriend After the call with his girlfriend, he made another call to his friend. So from Moshi to Guy Alpha, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, can you reduce?
You
Can
know,
you-
this thing is just very funny because
Guy.
many are roaming, but few are like OJ. So this guy does not want love. Imagine OJ, you're sitting down, next
I
you are
don't
telling him
know that there are
about
people
love.
who don't
Hey.
even
In
like
fact, he's not going to even give you any start or
and
he
he
not
will
going to
even
rate
call
you.
to complain.
Wow.
That this guy really disturbed me. He tested me today on this ride.
Serious wahala. Oh.
Okay, nice
All
one.
right, so we see this little child crying, and we're wondering what happened. So at Rano_99999 says, it remained 1 month for my pastor to explain to me why he said 2022 na my year. You know, all those people. Say it.
The year never
2022 is
ends
your
now.
your year of accomplishment. Don't give up before the end of
Hasn't
this year.
ended.
Yes.
But it
you have
has not
1 month.
ended, I tell you.
1 month to go. You accomplish a lot.
Actually, it sounds like, oh, what is this one saying? Because
Yes.
some days, but I mean, don't give up. It's not ended
Don't.
yet.
Don't,
A miracle can happen on
anything
the
can happen
31st.
in
I'm telling you.
People's lives change in split seconds.
Actually,
Of course.
You understand? One day you can just sit down and the call you have been waiting for just comes. Or sometimes people just go, see,
Oh,
leave.
shit.
Move on,
You
motivator.
know that I saw one post where somebody said that it's like I should just have like 100 motivational speakers. Make it just the whine me.
And then in the background, you know, play shit, they whining you. Oh, wow. All right. So at Ami_Okoli says, if I'm leading you on, please follow me. I know what I'm doing. Who is doing this? Are you all guilty of this?
If you like, you follow me. You go.
Oh,
just-
you're leading.
I will
Don't
just
follow
carry
J.
you
Paul.
go.
Hey!
Don't
I'll
follow
carry
J.
you
Paul.
go.
Hey!
Don't follow J. Paul.
No,
J.
just
Paul
like
that
Karo
has given
Star.
us one number here.
What I say?
He said that on Twitter that they always even put the type of Android that you are
And sometimes
using.
you see like Samsung made from you see this
Twitter
tweet
for
was made
Samsung.
from iPhone, stuff like that. You should be on Twitter more
Wow.
often.
I'm
Okay,
on
and
Twitter.
maybe it's just for verified accounts or something on Twitter.
Ah, wow.
J. Paul
Wow,
Tassim.
wow. Let me sound like I'm like,
Here, here. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That number.
Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
That joke I
No,
did.
hey, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
That number, you don't they blocked already. She never touched phone, but you don't block. All right, let's check this one out. How can you be a Nigerian and you don't know that come and eat is just a greeting? You can't they wash hand. Baba, they say come and eat, you serve, you don't read.
See, let me tell you something. Some people don't even know jokes. They don't
At
know
all.
sarcasm. They don't know anything. So once you say come and eat like this and they are hungry, they are coming to eat. So don't go and try it with somebody and say, Shebi, I was only joking. No. You'll finish that food together.
You know, the other day I saw a post. A lady said when they were saying pregnancy will humble you. Someone's post was that when she was pregnant, someone said come and eat. And the smell don't they enter her nose.
She'll
She said
eat
she joined though.
pregnant
That at
women.
a point, she
You
was
don't
not
joke
feeling
with
like she was
They have
eating.
ojukokoro.
She said she was feeling like she was
Don't.
eating more than the owner. So when you take one, she take one. So now waiting for you to take.
Pregnant women, they can't get one.
She said she now left the last one, and now you get the food finished.
This thing kills me. So there's one of my guys. Every time I'm about to eat in school, this guy shows up. I don't know where he knows, and his house is far.
Oh.
I don't know how he knows when the food is ready. He's always showing up.
And not the
so
same time.
These days, I don't even tell him come and eat again. So what I just do is I put a lot of pepper in the food, and I know he doesn't like pepper.
And my brother, we noticed one of our relatives growing up. He will just come on a Sunday and he knows that it's yam and egg, and he will just come when we are not expecting him, and our ration will just.
But it was shocked he said that pepper. Some people who don't like pepper, they will chop and drink water.
No, before I chop one, I don't chop like 4.
All right, so we see Aki crying and we're wondering what happened. OVO tweeted, he said, God, I beg now. I mean, you won't make me and my guy so Gary on your birthday. So this is coming from somebody that Sapa has really dealt with.
And he's looking at December the 25th.
Yeah, like it's almost
Yeah,
a
don't
month.
worry. Food they go around. See, if there's anything I love about Nigerians, Christmas period.
Yes.
They share lots of goodies amongst themselves.
Of
Even if
course.
you don't get food, you go get person we get. We go call it's a culture. Even me, I'm not a Muslim, but during the Muslim festivals, I always get meat. I always find
Yes,
somewhere to
yes,
eat
very
meat.
true.
Yeah.
So during festive period, Nigerians know how to, cater for each other.
Yeah,
I wish
they're
it
generous.
continues beyond the festive period and we continue to be nice to ourselves.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
not some people
Hallelujah.
stashing money and. So yeah.
Wow.
You have used this one to rant.
Wow. Okay, so this guy is in deep thought, and he's like, first and foremost, I'm tired. Second and foremost, make person do me 100K. Well, person if do me 500K, sha.
Please, oh.
Just
Person fit do
500K.
me 2 million right now,
Just
like pay
500K.
Why did you saga face? Why? Because this picture
Just
reminds me
500K.
of the moment in the house
Nini
where
left the house. When Baba they find Nini.
he was crying in the rain.
Ah.
Sorry, bro.
But really, to go a long way, make person just do me.
Just
But I told you already, call me after the show. I'm
all
in
the account number
mood
where
for
they
you
your
today.
DM waiting this up.
I like the color of your outfit, so just call me after the show.
J-Paul, I heard that you have a lot of account numbers waiting in your DM.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Me, I will not even say much. It is on this show that I will catch you because when you say I should come after, I will call you.
No,
Yes.
it depends. I
No,
did not tell you
we
it's
moved on.
money I want to give you. There could be other things you can call me for.
For, like what?
Yeah, baller,
Like,
pan
because
roti.
I know the house.
Because I Calabar
Yeah.
boy. I will. That your small dread. So that means.
It's in a small
Alright,
spot.
so we see the main king who is eating happily, like with joy in his mind, and he's like, as you they chase the bag, if you see post, collect and take chop first, oh. And funny enough, I had a conversation with someone recently, and the person was saying, oh, I'm waiting for a big job. And I said, no, if you get small jobs, do the small jobs. The big one will come. Because at the end of the day, as you're still waiting for the big one, when you've done a few small ones, the money you've made will be up to what the big one. But before the big one comes...
On a more serious note, aside the money, right, doing the ones that come your way now, the small jobs, just keeps you, it helps you,
Busy.
it fine-tunes
Keeps you busy, yeah.
so that when the big one comes, you're not rusty.
True.
And you are ready for it. Opportunity comes to
Tell
everybody.
them.
Thanks for staying with us. In case you're just joining us, this is the second half of the show, and we're so ready to keep you more entertained. Right about now, it is time to chew it off. Time for one of us to let us know what's bothering her, because there's no him here. So it has to be one of these beautiful ladies. So who's ranting today?
I'm the one. It's me.
What's upsetting you today?
As always, cab drivers. Cab drivers.
What happened to
So-
that your nice cab guy?
Funny enough, the last time I needed to go somewhere and I wanted to hire him, it wasn't available.
Oh.
Yeah. So, funny enough, hey,
Go ahead.
said when are you around? Let's go out.
Oh, when is who around?
Me?
Oh.
Let's go out.
No, we saw it coming.
I'm like, okay, but that's not the rant, Sha. So the rant today is, apart from the fact that cab hailing companies have increased their fares, they've increased their prices, and I understand that, yes, people are telling me, go and buy your car. It's not easy, but it go easy. The cab drivers are not making the ride easy at all. You get a cab driver, he tells you he's on his way, even with the high fare, you decide to pay, and then you order. You call. They won't call you, but then you call, they start calling on the app, you call them, they say they're on their way, and then next thing, it's showing that the driver is like 5 minutes away. 10 minutes later, the driver hasn't gotten to you, only for you to check the app and he has cancelled. And then you have to start all over again. So the thing is, if you're going somewhere and you don't have a car, you want to take a cab, I feel like you need to start ordering like 30 minutes before, because at the end of the day, these cab drivers will shame you. I once ordered a ride. That day, I think I ended up ordering like 4 or 5. Someone had to help me order before it went. So I ordered a cab. This guy said, oh, it's closed. I was watching him. I was calling him, giving him directions, only for me to see that, where's this guy? He has cancelled. Call the next person. The next person was like, oh, that, I'm on my way. And then he called back and was like, where are you going? I'm like, can't you guys see it on the app? Because it shows. The destination shows. He said, no, I'm not going there. So it got to the point that when I started calling the others, I'm just like, oh, hi, I'm waiting for you. I'm going to so-and-so. That was how I was introducing myself. And it went on and on until I had to beg someone to order for me. And then the cab man finally arrives. I'm on my way. And he goes, you're so fine. I'm like, oh, God, I'm not in the mood at all. Please, just take me to where I'm going.
But are you not
We're
fine?
going. Wait now, calm down. And then we're going to where we're going. And next thing, he's trying to turn where he's not supposed to turn. Because I even told him, first thing I always tell them is, use the map for a faster route, because I hate traffic. So I'm also looking at the map. Luckily, I was also looking at my map, only for him to want to turn somewhere. And I'm like, guy, there's a lot of traffic there. I pass here every day. The map is telling me not to pass there. And he's arguing with me. No, but I'm the driver. I'm like, dude, if you're not going, then you should drop me. No, we're going to finish this ride. And he gets rude. And he's turning. And I tell, if you turn, I won't pay you complete.
Yeah.
And next thing he goes is, all these women, all this, the only insult they know for ladies, all this, sleeping around, all these young girls, this one, that. I'm like, dude, no, you shouldn't insult me. Because it gets to the point where this guy begins calling me names over my ride I am paying for. But at the end of the day, when I threaten to call him out on TV and then report him to the app, he goes, I go sha pass there, sha. And I'm like, are you joking? And I was recording a video. So when he saw the video and all the threats, I had to counter his threats. That was when he decided to come correct, and then he made a U-turn and went to pass where I passed. And funny enough, where I told him to pass was free. So I'm like, these people do these things intentionally. They pass the longer routes so that your fare increases, your fare, which is already expensive. So you'll be on the road for a long time. It's happened so many times. I'm on my phone, I look up, I'm like, why are you passing here? There's a faster route. And he's like, now where the map say make I pass? And when I check my map, it's showing me somewhere else. So they do it a lot. The evil that cab men do, apart from disturbing you with all their gist and the story of their life, which sometimes you might want to gist with them, but this is the most wicked one because they don't know how much you get for your bank account, but they want to give you a longer trip so they can make more money. Crazy.
Okay, so first of all, I always like them to know, cab drivers, to know that there's dignity in labor.
Yeah.
The fact that you're a cab driver doesn't mean that you are better than me or I'm better than you. We are both human beings who just happen to meet on this service that you're providing me.
Yes.
When we finish, we're going to go our separate ways. There's no need to be hostile towards each other in any way. So what they do a lot of the times, I realize and I figured out, is that they bring their problems from outside and carry it with them while they're working. Don't do that. Don't bring your frustrations from whoever you have been carrying or whatever you have done from your house and bring it and point it on me. Okay, so I don't understand why I've ordered, right? And you've not gotten to me. And it says, driver has arrived, right?
Thank you very much.
Driver has arrived. And I'm waiting for the next, 10 minutes. You're not even here. You call me on the phone. You're trying to find the way. But why did you click, it has arrived? So it's something they do because they know that when there is waiting time, you start to pay. You get. So a lot of these things they do so as to increase their money and all that stuff, which is not right. Everybody is going through it. You as a driver, yes, you're going through it. I know a man who has all the money. He is retired. He got a cab, and he would just be driving. Yes, he said he just likes to talk to people and meet people. So he just decided, you know what, let me get a car and be driving around. That kind of man, when you see him, he's not going to tell you that he's this, he's that, he's this.
Yeah.
No, he just wants to maybe talk to you. There are some people that use the opportunity to just meet with people and help them through their situations, talk to them, motivate them. You don't know who you're carrying, or you don't know who you just met. And nobody is the same. We stereotype ourselves in this country.
Lord.
Why would they come to you and say, oh, all these ladies, oh, this is what you're doing? It's like, come on, do you know me? Do I know you? Are you me? Is you me? So it's definitely wrong. I think there's dignity in labor. Even the cleaner, security man, everybody has a purpose. If they're not there, that job will not continue. So you have to respect them for the job they are doing because they're also trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
And cabmen should learn to work with people.
Definitely.
All right. Getting right to it, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
And we told you that Cristiano Ronaldo makes Instagram record. Yay!
So 500 and something million. Mad.
All right. So Chris Hemsworth announced acting break.
It's a break. Wow. He's not quitting, no.
Wow.
Alrighty, thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. Now, our guest today is an award-winning film director whose directed works has made its way, or should I say its way, to the film festivals around, some parts of the world. And his aim is laced with clarity, which is to impact the world greatly through his work, life and achievement, and to make timeless, projects that transcends time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show today, Olabode Easy.
Ooh.
This is the part where it starts to see special effects. How you doing, man?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me,
Good
guys.
to have you here.
welcome to
Yeah,
the
boss.
show.
See your
Is
shoe
this
and
your
your
hair
hair.
color?
Thanks
For
so
me.
much.
They're matching.
Thanks so much, guys.
Love,
you
love,
guys
love.
are looking really good, though.
Thank you.
I knew you were coming, that's why.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so congratulations on your achievement, on your
Thanks so
works.
much.
You know, I
Thanks so
read your
much.
bio and I saw that, you know, there are so many festivals that, you know,
Yeah.
your works
That's nice,
have been
yeah.
featured.
Yeah, we give glory to God. Yeah.
recognized. Interesting. So what made you even think that you want to go into film directing? Like, tell us the journey. Where did you start? How did you even start? And tell us, we want you to arrive where you are right now.
Okay, so it was, it started like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I just knew I wanted to do something really close to entertainment, and I really wanted to do like, I was so sure that it was going to be entertainment, and then I wasn't sure what part of entertainment it was at some point, and I started like trying to do like discovery of who I really am, and I did a lot of studies, I did a lot of talking to God and trying to like get my strengths and weaknesses, and I found out that my real strength is really in like film directing majorly because I have like leadership traits and all of that. So that's how I got here, and so far so good. It has been really amazing. Has been really amazing.
So you've always been behind the scenes.
Yeah, I love to be behind the scene actually. I prefer to be behind the scene more than in front of the camera. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, so a lot of people in Nigeria don't realize that even the people behind the scenes make as much money as even the people in front of the screens. In other countries, we're beginning to come to that part where we are now appreciating the filmmakers, the directors. So I want you to explain like the job of a director, because off my head, I know a director is supposed to have, like you said, is a leader. He's supposed to have an idea of editing, of the camera. He's supposed to have knowledge of everything. So when he's telling you, do this, give me this lighting, give me this, he knows what he's saying. But from your own words, I mean, how have you been able to train yourself to this point, and what does it encompass to be a director of a project, of a movie?
So to be a director basically is just like you're a visionary and you are a leader at the same time. So you have like a couple of people, you have a couple of team working around you. Your ability to communicate, your ability to tell them what you want, your ability to put out your visions to them in a way that they can understand is like really most important part of being a director and understanding.
You go to school for this?
Yeah, yes, I did. I went to Ebony Life, Creative Academy, Del York, and some couple of film school. And also the ability to understand the technicalities of telling stories through shots. So you're telling stories from the script and you're bringing it to like a picture, so like to the TV, to the cinemas, and also your ability to tell stories from the script to the picture is really crucial. So it takes a good leadership trait. It takes good knowledge, and it takes like understanding your craft properly well. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take you back to the beginning.
Yeah.
The very first time you directed your first film, how did that feel? And take us through the process, the challenges you faced, and how you've improved on all of that, and how that has made you the man you are today.
Directing my first film was Letter to Bala. It was so amazing. So it was my friend called Olayemi Osho. He's a producer. So he just reached out to me. There's a script, and I really loved the script, and we worked on it. It was not so much of the money part. So it was more of like we did like a collaborations. We came together, and it was really good at that point. It went to like over 8 festivals around the world. My first short film, and ever since then, it's been like up for me.
So why festivals?
So I feel like as a young film director, as an director that's coming up, you need to like get like recognized. You need your work to be out there. You need your work to be recognized, and the best way to actually do it, like just submit to festivals. If your work is good enough, they select your work and show it like on screens and on different festivals around the world. So as a young film director, that's like the way to like put yourself out there. Yeah.
So when you talk about, you know, getting a story that you fall in love with, what is that one that you really have a soft spot for, that you say anytime you see stories like that, you know, you just want to get to work immediately?
Okay, so I like stories that are really impactful, stories that like tell deep, that talks about our culture, that talks about deep stuffs of like social stories. I really love social stories because I feel like film should transcend time. Film should be timeless, and it should be able to like pass across messages to people in our society, our culture, in our nations, and all over the world. So I feel like stories that has good drama, good cultural heritage, good social Vices and all are really amazing stories that I would really always want to work with anytime, any day. If you could check out all my works that they call these social vices are really there. So they talk about.
I mean, I know a lot of people watching now will be like, oh, this guy is a young guy, young director. I'm excited to see the young generation
Thanks so much.
filmmaking and pushing
Thanks
this.
so much, yeah.
But to those people who are curious and sitting out there, so what are the catalogs of jobs that you've done so far? Mention to them the ones they should go look out for, ones they should be looking out for, and things you've done.
So I've done The Samaritan is on YouTube, Letter to Bala is on YouTube, Foresight is on YouTube. They're all short films, and there's a short film coming up soon called Osawi Mikana and Destiny. Osawi Mikana is about how the society just like talk about disrespect women because the way they dress. You don't have to disrespect women the way they dress. Leave them to live the life they want to live. Allow them like use their body. Let them do what they need to do. Shout out to my producer Eta Jomaria. You guys watch out for Osa. Osa is coming really good, and it's gone to like festivals in Australia, UK, Americas, and the feedback has been really amazing on Osa. Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll keep fingers crossed on that one.
Thank you
and
so
right
much.
now we need to go on a break, and when we get back, we'll still have the talented Olava Easy in the building.
This is a Big Sister helpline.
Hello, big sister. Please help me. I don't feel safe.
Stop acting like you don't want this.
What is this now?
Look, check this.
I cannot wait to see you on the other side of people.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We still have the filmmaker in the building, the freshest. You know, like, I like his swag already. Olabode Easy in the building, and we still have a conversation about his filmmaking journey so far. I mean, you've mentioned a lot about film festivals. A lot of Nigerians don't still understand what film festivals, the aura, a lot of people outside the country, we talk about film festivals a lot. But what we talk about here are award shows, AMVCA, and all that. So tell us about...
And maybe screening. You just have private screening.
Private screening.
So explain better to people like what these film festivals are about and the prizes that come with them and the recognition that comes with submitting your films for film festivals.
That's a really great question, and I feel like people should pay attention to festivals also. Like they just finished African International Film Fest. They just got finished. It was so amazing. There was like international production companies. People, we see Amazon, Paramount, Netflix. Everybody are coming to Nollywood now to want to work with Nollywood. So what Film Festival does is like it gives you like recognitions outside like your country. When you submit to Film Festival and your film is good enough, they select your films. You get award if your film is like one of the best. One of my projects called Destiny, I got Best Director, Best International Short Film, and Best Actress, and it was so amazing. And I got different like people that really would like say, okay, let's work with this guy. Let's see what this guy is capable. So what it does
Showing you to the world.
Yeah, it's just putting you out to the world. You can't just sit down and say you're a filmmaker. You have to like do stuff and put it out to the world. So what it does is like it gives you like recognition, especially when your project is really, really, really good. So that's what it does majorly. It gives you recognition. And at Film Festival, you get to see a lot of partners, investors that really want to invest in film. So I was in our I met a couple of investors, partners that would like to see, okay, let me see what you've done. Let's put this million. Let's put 10 million. Let's put 50 million. Let's make something work. So those are what like film festival do to people. So as a filmmaker, you really need to pay attention to that. And awards I'm not like so focused on awards, and awards are good, but then I feel like once your projects are really, really good, the awards is not a problem. It's going to come to you.
Fantastic. So I would like to know, what is it that you have in the pipeline right now? What is it that we should look forward to?
Okay, so I'm working on one short film this year, and next year I'm working on a feature film. We need more partners, new investors on the project, like 2 feature films. We're already on a pre-production, started pre-production like 5 to 6 months ago. So what we need now is partners, investors. You make your money. Just come.
How easy is that when you talk about partners and investors? Because I mean, I'm looking at how creative, creative this is.
Okay, so partners are like people that bring in the money.
So so now if you're just still looking for, you have a project and you're still looking for, is that how it works every time? That every time you have a project, you just begin to look for investors who are going to invest in
No,
it?
couple of times you can have investors and partners already. Sometimes new people want to like work with you, see what you've done and all of those kind of stuff. So basically just have your stuff ready and pitch out ideas to them, tell them what you want, and if they really want to work with you, they come through. So I'm working on a feature film really, really soon. That's next year, probably January, February also. And we need more investors, we need partners. Let's make it happen, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Olabode
Thank
Easy,
you so
for
much.
coming on the show today.
Thank
It's been
you
so
so
wonderful
much.
talking to you.
Thank you so
and,
much.
well, that's it with our guest for today.
It is time for What Are You Watching Now? Time for us to, look through what we're actually watching now. So who's starting first?
Who starts? I
You
watch
start.
my infant.
You're the purple guy, and they said you match with the set, so just
Wow.
get set, go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So the movie that I watched, I've been wanting to watch it for a while. There's been lots of buzz about the movie, and I just took out time to watch it. It's Black Adam.
Oh,
yes.
wow. I thought you were going to talk about the movie we're talking about off air before.
No.
Wow.
So Black Adam is an amazing film which stars Dwayne Johnson. It's a DC universe, DC movie, and it's quite interesting because the story itself is really beautiful. It's about this guy who just comes out from nowhere in ancient Kandak. Tet Adam was bestowed with the almighty power of the gods, and after using the power for vengeance, he was in prison, becoming Black Adam. That's Dwayne Johnson. And it was directed by Joan Colette Serra. Casting director was Rich Delia, distributed by Warner Bros. Really interesting. It has Dwayne Johnson in it. It has Sarah Shahi. It has Pierce Brosnan. It has Noah Centineo. It has Quintessa Swindell. Henry Cavill, which is Superman, was also there. Jennifer Holland. Aldis Hodge, who played Hawkman, the black guy who played Hawkman, was really cool. Amazing movie. The plot of the movie was about the hero who was locked up, for ages, about 5,000 years. And by the time they said, well, I don't know if you've watched Shazam. So this is like a spin-off from Shazam. So all he had to say was Shazam, and then he came back into the world after 5,000 years. He meets a different world altogether, and he now has to, because all he knows how to do is kill people. But he's a hero, he's a villain. He now had other people from the DC universe who are now trying to stop him from actually killing people. What scene actually stood out for me? It has to be there are lots of interesting scenes there. Lots of interesting scenes, but it has to be the scene where he and Hawkman were fighting. So he and Hawkman were fighting, and then Pierce Brosnan, who is another superhero on his own, he was just sitting down and he said, you know what, you guys count me out of this, because he knew that Hawkman would definitely beat the hell out of Black Adam would beat the hell out of it. So it was really interesting. How will I rate the movie? Definitely for a DC movie, I'll definitely rate it 8.5 over 10. Because you can tell that Dwayne Johnson, who also is a producer on the movie, went all out. I mean, he prepared himself for it. A lot of people are criticizing his acting and said, oh, he didn't act. But I think he did it to perfection. He did it well enough. And they grossed, over 300 and something, $8 million. But in one weekend, Black Panther now came and
all like that.
But for a DC movie, it's amazing. I think people should go out and watch it.
All right.
I've actually seen it, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
I said it last week. It wasn't bad.
Okay. So I'll just go now. I watched Just Mercy.
Oh.
This movie, I was crying. I was crying. Oh my God, it was so emotional for me. I don't know why, but I tell you what. So it's let me actually talk about actors in it. So the actors in this particular one, you have Michael B. Jordan, Brian Stevenson. Just made like an appearance at the end of it. Brie Larson, Tim Blake Nelson, Rob Morgan. It goes on and on like that. And what was it about? Yes, it's about this Harvard Law alumnus, Brian Stevenson, who perseveres to overturn the conviction of Walter Macmillan and save him from a death sentence. This is based on a true life story. I tell you. And, you know, it talks about, in fact, when I said I was crying, I was crying because I was like, so this actually happened in real life.
Real life.
There are a lot of people who have been put to, you know, they have been sentenced to death.
Yeah.
And they did not really commit the crime.
Yeah.
And in a society like that, where the white supersedes the black, and where you just think that, okay, if somebody has committed a crime and a black man passes now, you just say, oh, you were the one who committed the crime.
Yes.
It's just so sad. You know, it was so emotional for me that I'm like, if you're going to look, you know, at what happened there, and you're going to look at the year that happened, and then you bring it to fast forward till today, it still happens in different ways.
Yes.
That you just feel that once somebody is not rich, they don't have any say in something, and so you can actually roll something over them, and then they start to suffer for it.
Very
The
true.
funny thing, this happened years ago in America. It still happens today.
Of course.
Right? But it has gone down. Now, it happens in our country.
Yes.
Here.
Of course.
We that we are blacks on
Lord.
blacks.
How will I rate this movie? I'll rate it a 10 over 10.
Beautiful.
It got all my attention. Now, I came to work since yesterday after crying. This side of my head has been aching me, still aching me. Like I was crying like a baby in the house. I was... I don't know, like I didn't know that it would get me that much. I was like, what was I looking for? How did I come? Well, I'm glad I watched it at the end of the day.
It's
I
a
think
great
everybody
watch.
should say it's just mercy.
Yeah.
All right. The series I saw is titled One of Us is Lying, season 2. I've seen season 1, so I realized that season 2 is out, so I decided to see it. And it's a crime, action, thriller, American drama series. It's based on the Karen McManus novel with the same title. And actors in the film are Marianne Lee Tejada, Cooper Van Grootel, Annalisa Cochrane, Chibuikem Uche, Jessica McLeod, and Mark McKenna. The plot of the movie, mystery surrounds Bayview High when 5 students walk into detention and only 4 walk out alive, leaving a wide gap. And in season 1, we saw that the guy who died, Simon, he already had people's secrets that was going to change their life, and he was going to put all of that out. So everyone is a suspect right now. We found out who killed Simon, but now someone else is missing in season 2. So the battle is to find out if he's dead or alive. The Bayview, they call them the murder club, those that were involved. A couple of other people have joined them. And a lot of interesting turns happen. There are new people who come to say they knew Simon. New people coming to say, oh, the missing guy now, they knew him. And as usual, cloud chasers too, using that to get social media followers and all of that. So it's just an interesting turn of events. And what made it interesting was the fact that every time there was a new character or something, it was going to leave you guessing, even though at the end of the day you were able to guess. But that suspense at first was what made it interesting for me. And the scenes that stuck out for me, there were a lot of scenes that stuck out. For me, like me, that I can predict for days. I was like, who's die? Who die? Because one moment, one person has the upper hand, the next moment, the other person is on top. So it was crazy. But over 10, I would rate it personally an 8 over 10. But I saw some reviews online where, as usual, you know, when you read a book before seeing the movie, you would have something else in your head. You'd be like, nah, they didn't do justice. But I haven't read the book, and I feel like it's a great movie. It's a great series that people should watch.
I actually did a lot of movies, so as
Me
I watched
too.
Mr. Arrogant's Phone.
I've seen that one, The Grill.
I wanted to talk about that, but when I saw this one, I said, no, I'm talking about...
The Harrigan's phone wasn't.
Yeah.
No, that one was crazy. Mess with you. We hope you all are updating your movie playlist, because when we return, we'll be taking your calls as well as reading your messages, as you will be sharing with us what movie or TV show you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10.
So, of course, it is that time that we get to talk about the movies that you have watched. So you're going to be rating for us, right?
Of course.
You better rate, because I've told you, I promise you, if you don't rate and talk about these movies that you are telling us today, next week, by God's grace, when I return here, me too, I'll just say, and that will be it.
Let's give them
Titles.
surface.
Yeah.
All right, now, so who starts?
Okay, let me start. I'm on Facebook, and we have a whole lot of comments. Sixtus Egbo says, #Movies Tuesday, E-Splash on TVC. Crazy Stupid Love Romantic Comedy. A man perfect world is turned upside down when his wife leaves him. Now single, he enlists the help of a so-called ladies' man to navigate the unfamiliar's dating scene. I'm rating the movie 10 over 10. Very good to watch. And he's saying he has 2 movies he's currently watching, but that's one of them.
Okay.
We also have Goodness Oladipupo. They have come again. Who says Enola Holmes, and that is it. Wow.
So there was a discussion on social media. It's not Eniola. It's Enola Holmes.
But it really looks like Eniola.
For
You know,
Nigerians.
this side of my head is still aching.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I think it was from
It's
that
just
movie I watched
Mercy.
yesterday.
Just messy, man.
Wow. I tell you, I mean, just blame it on Just Mercy. All right, so do you have messages for us?
Okay, so definitely on Twitter we have messages. The usual suspects, Kali Parker. Before I take it, we have a phone call. Joy from Abuja. Hi, Joy. How are you doing today?
Joy,
Good afternoon.
Hey, Joy.
Afternoon.
So
Thank
what
you.
movie are you watching right now, and why are you watching it? What's interesting about it, and how would you rate it?
I'm watching Woman. I've watched The Woman King.
Woman King.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've
Nice.
watched Big Trip Special too.
Okay.
And I'm watching The System currently.
Okay, so which one do you want to tell us about, and why? What's interesting about it, and why you're watching it? Joy, I can't hear you. Please talk louder.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We missed you.
All right, so
Okay, so let me get on with the messages. Kali Parker, our suspect. He says, "Good day, gang. I'm currently watching an American romantic movie, Candy Jar. It's all about an introverted high school girl from a working class background falls in love with her wealthy debate team nemesis and realize they share more in common than they thought. I'll rate it 7 over 10. That sounds interesting. Candy Jar. That sounds interesting.
Wow.
Nice one, Kali. Licious Hooker. What a name. She says, I'm currently watching Bird Box. Wow. Just now. Oh my God, the movie made me cry at the end. We've seen movies where they don't make sense or don't talk about this one. But this one you can't see. It's crazy. I'll rate it 9 over 10. We have another phone call. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You're calling us all the way from Plateau State.
Yes.
So what are you watching, and how would you rate it, and what's interesting about the movie? Jessica.
Cruella.
What are you watching?
Oh,
Cruella.
Cruella. Wow.
Yes.
That's a favorite of mine too. So what's interesting about the movie for you?
Hello.
Jessica, can you turn down the volume of your TV set and listen to the phone receiver?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
So why is
I think
Cruella interesting
Cruella.
to you?
I like the movie. The way the lady was busy doing. You know, the madam did not know that she was the one that was busy stealing all her ideas. And she was busy tormenting the woman, like, as the way she was doing it. I like the way the girl was doing. I didn't love it.
Nice.
yeah, thank you so much.
So what would you rate it over
Bye-bye.
10?
How would you rate it before you go? How would you rate Cruella? Over 10.
10 over 10.
So I feel that she'll be able to tell. She'll be a good
Thank
storyteller.
you.
Yeah.
Because
Thank
the
you,
way she was
Jessica.
excited, I said, the way the madam was, she did not know that it was that was stealing all the ideas. Oh wow, she was so happy talking to us about it. All right, so let's get back to Facebook. On Facebook, we've got oh my gosh. So I'm going to start from here. So we've got Azzy Josephine who says, Movies Tuesday, #Splash on TVC. I'm currently watching a Korean movie, Penthouse. It's a series and I'll rate it 8 over 10. Miracle here says, good afternoon, Splash Gang. I'm currently watching, is it GOTS?
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah. House of Dragon. All right, it's okay so far. Rated is 8 of 10. And, well, I think that's about the messages I can actually take
I
at
still
this
have a lot more here.
right
yes, please.
here.
Josiah David on Twitter says, good day, guys. I'm currently watching Black Adam. I'll rate it 8 over 10. Well, it's about the same thing I rated it, 8.5.
Ah, so it's not too far
Yeah, that's
from.
good.
Not too far.
Interesting.
Black Bullets, this is your name, man. On Twitter, he says, I don't really like to watch movies, but I'll recommend Mr. Bones for you. Just watch it and forget the shaggy and sakpa you have been through.
Leave me alone.
I will
Wow.
rate it 15 over 10.
This person
Love
is
you
so,
guys.
this person is so funny, especially the
Very.
fact that I saw somewhere online where somebody says that Shege even starts with she. Like,
Wow.
I'm like, so are you saying that it is women who show
I
people
mean,
Shege?
Shege.
I mean, I would have talked about so many movies, as I said, that I
Yes.
watched, and
But
I
we
still
too
have.
also show you people shaggy.
Exactly. Now you heard from him.
Menstruation, menopause.
Wow.
Hormones
Wow.
changing.
Starting with
There's
men.
men.
Men. Yeah, men.
So you people, you show us.
men.
It's true.
All right.
So I still have more messages. Shades of Grace on Twitter says, I just completed C season 3 and I'll rate it 9 over 10. Love it. You didn't tell us what it's about. Yeah, you should tell us what the movie is about and why you watched it.
You still have, do you still have messages right there?
No, I'm done here on Facebook for now.
Okay, I mean, it seems that we're off. We're done with messages. You guys have sent in all the messages about what you're watching. We still have another phone call. Hello? Hello, Jace.
James from Ogun State.
Hello, James. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
James is gone.
By the way, maybe we'll talk about it next week, the movie itself, but I saw the movie Grill.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
it's
next
a
week.
Great,
Yeah, I saw
but that's
if-
all dibs.
If I don't watch, but I'm talking about girl. I was going to talk about
Yeah,
it
it's
because it's been a while
today.
we talked about Nigerian movies. So I was actually going to talk
Very
about
true.
it because, you know, it was very impressive. And with the fact that they did not work with so much and they brought so much to the fore.
Yeah.
And I particularly liked Adedimeji Lateef
Yeah.
because
It was
what that dude,
amazing.
I mean, just give him his flowers
mad.
already. How does he act different characters every time and he's able to get into it like that? Or more, it
Crazy,
is what
oh.
talking about. And yeah.
Well,
and
that's
if
what you
you're
call
wondering
talent.
what that is, yes, it is spelled Griot. Grill.
But
The T
pronounced
is silent.
as-
Yeah.
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 Nice.
We have a phone call from Dami, Lagos, calling from Lagos. How are you doing today, Dami?
Good, Paul.
How you doing, Dami? How
Only
far
because
now?
I love you, but I love you. God of you, I'm watching this every time, 12 o'clock.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. I love you too.
Wow. He just called to tell you he loves you.
Thank you,
Oh, that's so
Dami.
sweet,
Thank you.
Dami. Thank
So
you.
when I was talking about that movie now, Adedimeji,
Yes,
that's his
Lateef,
name.
yes.
Usually we see him in other characters in movies, and it's always this funny, you know, comic
Yeah,
character. Now, as a director, like I love the fact that they put him in a different role
Oh,
entirely.
it's not. It's acted so many
Different
I've seen where-
roles, actually.
I've
Yeah.
seen in Breaded Life where he did talk.
Yeah,
In this
yeah.
one,
But
he
there's
was
always a
yes.
comic character. But this one, he was so serious, and he made me feel for him.
We're
Like,
going
I
to talk
was
about it
feeling
next
for
week.
him.
It was
We're going to talk
crazy.
about
It was
it. We're
crazy.
going to talk
It's
about
a
it.
film that everyone should watch.
Actually,
Okay, so Grill versus Election Oba.
Grill.
Is that a question?
Yes, actually, because Ella Shoba did not really have me on a lock like that. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
man.
So-
But I
I-
actually love Grill too. I love Grill too. And I wouldn't mind watching it over and over and over again.
Yeah, yeah. So why I brought up that topic of Grill versus Election Oba, because there was a lot of talk about Election Oba being a theatric, a book adaptation. It's a film that was
So,
adapted
yes,
from a
Wale
book,
Soyinka's
right?
novel.
Grill is also a theatric movie. When you see it, all the guys that acted in it are theater actors.
They
Yeah,
brought
of
their
course.
A
They
game.
did
All
it.
of
It
them.
was
All
theater.
of
Film.
They
them.
brought music, they brought
All
everything.
of them.
Everything.
It's
All
perfect
of
for
them.
me.
Yeah, I
By the
loved
way,
it.
before we go, Argentina has lost.
Wow, update. Now, wow, update. So.
Kai, when you say Argentina, this place paid me again.
Honeypot, Messi.
They lost to Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Meanwhile, no, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to
Wow.
laugh. 2-1. Oh my
Wow.
God. Kai.
Wow, Honeypot.
It's okay.
Someone is giving you a headache.
It's just amazing because I
Wow.
mean, I heard there were lots of chances, lots of disallowed goals for Argentina, and you know they lost the game.
And
Is
then,
it
you know
shocking?
why-
Is it shocking? Or you just have...
Well,
Oh.
It's actually...
Lisandro Martinez. The whole stars, they all played against Serbia.
It's actually a bit shocking to me because yesterday I stumbled on this guy's video on Instagram where he was asking random people on the street. He's in Qatar too. And he was asking random people, who do you think will win the World Cup? Argentina and Brazil got the most
because you would naturally think...
I feel like Portugal might win this World Cup. For some reason, like it feels like Ronaldo's story and everything, the way he went to the World Cup, I feel like he will win.
Okay, so today is 22-11-22. If Portugal wins, we'll come back to this clip.
Yes. Or Senegal.
All right, so who's betting? Who's betting?
Yeah, not Senegal.
So you have talked about, okay, so you mentioned Portugal and Senegal.
Yeah.
So?
Well, I'm not rooting for anybody. May the best team win.
Because
don't give me a day. You know your own is left.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There's nothing for Spain. You know it's Spanish, of course.
As I am ending this show today, I pray that all their tickets will cut. OJ's tickets, Spain will cut.
Wow. And when they win or lose, it will come and speak Spanish for us. Amen!
Well, thank you guys for joining the show today. We've had so much fun. I hope you did as well. I've been here with the beautiful Kitty Kata of Ikate Cruise and the honey shmoney Oni Rabba of Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back again, same time tomorrow, same place, same station. Don't touch it. We'll be here to get you entertained.